doing. So ito lagi yung ginagawa ko na pag-tell ng story with my action figure. So this is a preview of it. Ito yung mga first few projects or first few photos na ginagawa ko before. And it was really fun kasi ito yung kinokollect ko na toys. Ito yung lagi kong hobby before. And then eventually, naging source siya ng creative. I mean, dito ko bino-voice out the creativity ko. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys are familiar with toys. So, I collect Marvel Legends, lahat ng Marvel. I've been collecting them since grade 6 until college. So, yun. When I got to college, dami kong kinolect, like lahat ng X-Men, Avengers, everything. So, lahat yan pinipicture ko every time na may bagong release. Lagi kong pinapakita sa YouTube channel ko na I've been doing this for fun lang talaga. As in, without any monetary returns whatsoever. Talagang for fun lang. And eventually, nag-venture out na ako sa pag-tell ng story with the toys. Not just taking photos of it somewhere else or just the background is white, yellow, blue, whatsoever. Lagi ko nang ginagawa na gusto kong gayahin yung nakita ko sa comics. Every time na may bagong labas na comics, tinatry kong gayahin ko rin nasa cover, yung nasa pages, and this is what I've been doing. So, nung lumabas yung first Iron Man movie, tinatry kong gayahin yung mga scenes, everything, lahat, digital effects, or even cutouts. This is an actual cutout na comic book. So, sorry sa mga nagko-comic book, nag-collect dyan, pero yeah, ginupit ko siya. Eventually, nahiling na akong gayahin yung actual comic book art. At ginaya ko na yung Age of Ultron and yung Spider-Verse na comic book. So, ayun na yung nag-output niya. So, it's all about having fun talaga with what you love to do. Kahit minsan challenging siya, pero eventually when you're enjoying it, talagang magagawa mo siya down the line. It doesn't really matter how long you do it. Think about toy photography. It's all about telling a story, first and foremost. And then lighting. Kasi minsan yung lighting, it really tells more of a story. Like for this one, this is a very dark shot. Kita nyo ang lighting ko nasa gilid lang, like the one that you see sa booth. Dalawa lang yung ilaw ko sa side. But I was able to still tell that these are different versions of Spider-Man and everything. And kapag medyo shadowy, it also tells na medyo sinister, medyo dark yung story. So I like putting that into my work na yun yung branding ko na it's dark and everything. And for this one, ayoko kasi masyadong gayahin yung nasa movie, which is yung Age of Ultron, yung Captain America and Iron Man scene. So medyo dark lang dito, but this is Iron Man and Captain America against different Ultron. So yan yung mga sample ko when it comes to copy, or I mean, not copying, but being inspired by the work. So there's a difference between copying and inspired. So eto naman, I'm trying to like enhance yung childhood ko even at this age na I've been collecting everything and lagi ko pinapakita yung story. So down the line, natuto na ako gumamit ng Photoshop, Lightroom when it comes to colors. Lagi ko pinapop out yung colors ko. And even ngayon na nasa urban fashion na ako, ina-apply ko yung style ko when it comes to colors and everything sa angles. And these are mga styrofoam lang ito na pinipinturahan ko para magmukhang like ground lang. And yung background ko, I use LED screens kaysa bumili ako ng mga prints kasi medyo glossy siya. So these are samples of it. And iba dyan, digital effects, iba naman actual effects ng like yung mga spark, nilalagay ko lang sa may laruan. For this one, I like, dito na ako nag-start medyo nagda-die down na yung love ko for the toys. As hindi na ako nagko-collect. 2016, medyo nahihilig na ako sa urban fashion. So medyo dito pala nag-hint na ako na I want to do urban fashion. I've been doing photo shoots for different clothing lines locally. So medyo inspired na yung mga poses ko for it. So especially with toys, I've been doing it na parang may story. Even yung Netflix series na Iron Fist, ginaya ko to. And for this one, I've been trying to do my old style na pag-direct ng models ko with the toys. So minsan, when I'm at home doing some pegs for my next shoot, ginagamit ko yung mga natitira kong toys for the poses and everything. And it's kind of weird, pero still, I get the idea out kapag nag-shoot na ako. One, sa mga backdrops, like what I said earlier, you don't really have to invest in so much na mga very expensive dioramas or props. I just use yung LED screens or mga monitors if you guys have any at home or mga TV. I just preview some images sa screen, or you can make your own diorama like ito, styrofoam lang to. Medyo hallway, I'm not really sure if you can see it, but it's like a parang false na, fake na hallway. So, yung walking motion and may konting conversation. So, I go outdoors. Minsan, ayoko i-limit sarili ko masyado within my room or within my studio. I go outdoors, like for this one, it's a Sandman figure. So, may isa akong work no na, I think we had a shoot for Punta Fuego. Dinala ko ito, ang weird dala ko yung laruan, pero I did the concept no, with the actual sand sa beach. And I made sure na yung pose niya, yung look niya, it tells a story, there's an emotion, and like kung pinapakita, there's a difference between indoor or outdoor photo shoots. And masarap mag-shoot outdoors, there's a natural light, and hindi mo siya makakontrol, pero masarap sa photos. And this is ito na yung breaking point ko na I started to direct yung Bakit Ka Single, and I became the director of photography and cinematographer for the series for Adobe Studios. And ayun nga, nahilig na ako mag-tell ng story with the toys. And eventually, kung ano yung natutunan ko during toy photography stage, na-apply ko siya sa cinematography and urban fashion, which I will show you in the next few slides. There are some of the episodes na kami gumawa, makasama ko sa YouTube. And you can find them under Adobe Studios, you can watch them. My very first project ng portraits. This was yung first ko na approach sa studio. I had zero knowledge about using studio lights and everything, pero when you're willing to learn kasi, like for example, you have zero knowledge but you want to do something na it's out of your comfort zone, magagawa mo naman talaga and mag-explore ka. I was trying so much with layouts, with magazine styles and everything. And sobrang na-apply ko yung kung paano ako mag-direct ng toys before na within like yung mga ganung box na sa gilid. You can do it, you can make one yourself if ever. Nagagawa ko siya with actual portraits like this one. And like what I said earlier, halos lahat ng colors ko when it comes to like doing toy photography, na-apply ko siya sa paggamit ko pag-color ko ng mga shots ko when it comes to fashion and sarili ko projects, which is portraits. Down the line, binabalik-balikan ko rin yung style ko na I want to be playful, I want some tech wear something in it, or Japanese-inspired fashion. So these are two of my latest works. As usual, when it comes to toys, safety yung laging black and white kasi iba-iba yung colors niya. And these are some of the samples na ginawa ko before na I did with my Spider-Man project. Hindi ko siya pwedeng pakita kasi it was a collaboration with Marvel before. So here are some of the samples. That's pretty much it. Yun yung path ko to becoming a toy photographer. And siguro some tips para hindi kayo mahirapan i-try yung mga bagay na hindi kayo comfortable doing. Don't settle for parang lagi nyo gusto mag-invest sa, the next big thing. You can settle for something what you have right now or something cheap na nasa market and start from there, and down the line, pwede na kayo mag-invest with something bigger if you're more knowledgeable about this time. So, I hope you guys learned something. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them.
Sabi ko kanina, mas sobrang importante when it comes to lighting. Lalo na pag indoor. Kasi, differences kapag phone gamit ko. Kita nyo na, mas kita lahat ng details kapag sobrang liwanag. Without this, sometimes nagiging grainy. So, hindi maganda yung quality. Not saying na pangit pag grainy, pero pag sobrang grainy niya, pag in-upload nyo, pangit yung quality. So, when it comes to lighting, kahit 2 points lang, one here, one here.
Right now, our speaker.
So, lagi kong make sure na, let's say, pag may mga face, for example, this one, gusto ko sa mga action figures, so kita yung face lagi. Even sa models ko lagi, yun yung face kita. Kasi yun yung important, yun yung titignan lagi ng mga. So, sa settings ko lagi, ito sobrang bright level. Lowest ISO as usual. Tapos yung shutter speed, yung kaya lang, which is minsan pag sobrang bright, I think it's 1,000 ata. So, dito. So, depende siya kung ano settings yun. So, dapat well lit. Tapos yung poses, kasi depende yung mga toys na hindi nyo ma-pose, diba? Like for example, this one. You will have to adapt. Like for example, you want this to look good. Total naman naka-pose siya aura-aura ito, ganyan. You wanna make it look good by changing the angles, which is pwedeng pataas na ito.
Again, we invite everyone to try photography.
The poster is very powerful.
Please feel free to ask questions. From our speaker, invited speaker, Mr. Dominic Dimagmaliw.
So, gusto ko i-shot na ako. So, I made sure na pataas yung angle niya, bright siya, and pag kinrock ko siya, maayos siya. And when it comes to lighting, pwede nyo patayin yung isa and still make it look good. Photography, guys, is very important. Angles really tell a story. And when it comes to like using set ng mga ganito backdrop, minsan ano pa nililimit tayo na bakit solid color backdrop lang, wala tayong set. You can still tell a story. Try yung use of framing. Framing does tell a story. But that, usually, are you guys familiar with rule of thirds? So rule of thirds does tell a story na parang when it comes to putting it nasa left or something. Pero pag this is dead center, kasi patay yung mga for me na naman. I make sure na may illusion, everything. So, I use the environment to make sure na may story yung shot ko. Not just inuwanan ko siya and propose ko. It really is something to start with to tell a story, like tapos setting. And lastly, wag na wag kayo ma-restrict na ito lang yung setup ko. Ako, I explore yung bahay ko until may magamit ako, like for example, yung mga ang worst ko sa mga ito, make it a foreground na pina-foreground ko siya lagi na parang mas may texture na yung shot ko. So, importante sa akin lagi na like for example, pag white na ako, meron ako foreground lagi sa shots ko. Parang may konting depth yung shot ko, hindi lang basta-basta laruan lang. So when it comes to like fashion din or even sa mga stage shoots ko, I use of the pose and everything, mga kotse, ginagawa ko siyang subject din or part of the book shot. Kasi it tells or adds more story or feeling dun sa shot ko. Which is, for me, important if you guys wanted to do textured shots. And lastly, huwag kayong ma-restrict na pag in-edit ko ba ito papangin o pag in-edit ko ba ito sobra. Guys, just do you guys. O kahit sabihin nila ang pangit pag sinobra mo naman. If that's how you express yourself, go by and just do what you want. And please, don't be restricted to ano meron ka. Okay? I started with Karen 550. 6 years ko siya gamit. Tapos kanya siya lahat. Pero ginamit ko siya until the last few days is kanya nasira. And gumari naman siya. Kasi ako, I think I'm figures. So ayun guys, I hope you guys learned something. Basic lang naman siya. Something you can bring to your next contract. So learn the basics, break it,